It's in the booth. It's your boy Messenja.
I'm CantonJones.
Ramona Jones.
I'm Jasmine. Patricia Moore.
And we're about to do this live, y'all.
Here we go.
Everything.
Everything came together in the booth. Years later, it was still in the booth. Do a podcast with the interviews. Can't even stop what we finna do. Got a resume longer than a limousine. Got something for the king, something for the queen. And we gotta win the team by the do thing. Then we hear the word about a boom, bada bing.
You know what it is when we in the booth. Speak it to the us, speak it to the you. And no matter what, we gon' see the truth. You see time promise, you gon' see the fruit. You can't take, gotta get it from the root. Get the blessing, get the bag, gotta get the loot. Got another way to preach, we don't need a suit. In the game, looking for the fruit. Let's go now.
Yeah, you alive in the booth with Messenja and CantonJones. Yeah.
We got a baby in the booth. Yeah. So, based off last show, y'all was, we was talking about vocals in the booth. I mean, vocals in the track. We could do it without. I'd rather do it with my vocals.
Yeah.
But,
that's the
if
first
I had
time.
to.
But y'all practiced though, so that's good.
No,
No,
we
we
didn't practice
didn't.
that.
Oh, you didn't practice? Okay.
No, we didn't practice that.
Gangsta.
I wanted to.
We wanted to, but y'all was like,
But
nah.
don't do it. Don't
I
do it.
said
Go
no.
right in.
I voted no for sure.
Yeah,
'Cause I
but
had
we
to
didn't
see
practice. And we
Y'all did
You
good
thought-
though.
and you was filming as if I was gonna mess up.
Just in case.
Was you practice?
You know what?
I mean, you was filming?
Yeah, I got you.
Don't do that.
Yo,
Like it's not on camera anyway.
Don't do that. It's too
They
late.
made it.
So
Yeah, but we
offended,
can
right?
control this footage. We can't control what's in your phone.
Get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You live, so
Free life, blah. Yeah. You got free life
Come
all
on,
over.
Mona. I ain't got time.
yes.
So-
We did it, y'all.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys for joining us in the booth today. Please like, share, and subscribe to the show
Yes,
on
sir.
Facebook, YouTube, and all podcast platforms,
Yes,
including
sir.
Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts.
On
No, we're gonna leave that in the past.
So bad.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that in the past.
Oh man, if you would like to sponsor or donate or advertise on the show, just hit us up at in the booth pod POD
We will take your money.
at gmail.com. Do it.
.com.
Oh, that's weird.
That's bad for a girl.
Yes.
Oh, that's what T.D. Jakes was talking about? Oh, okay.
Save that until you get a husband. Show him that after. Hey, baby.
That's weird.
Yeah.
How you get that low?
I don't know.
That
I put
growl.
Yeah. Gotta get it right.
Right. She's the voice of God.
All right, Trish, you want us to call your whole name Patricia or Trisha or what?
Patricia.
The whole
Trish.
Or Miss Makeup.
Trish. I know, it's way too many names.
Yeah,
the
you got
girl
a lot
got
of
way
names.
too many.
Mother Moore.
Mother Moore, Patricia, Trish,
All right.
whatever feels comfortable in
Trish.
your
All right.
spirit.
So she's coming. This show is going to be very interesting. She in church a couple weeks ago, she gave us the download
And blew our minds.
of
And
about
destroyed
food.
my pantry, by the way.
Oh my
Right.
God!
Yeah,
So
destroyed
I
my
need my
pantry.
pantry
Thank you.
destroyed.
this is
too.
if you don't want to change your eating, then
Leave now.
This is not the show.
Log off now.
Yeah.
Bye now.
So we're getting ready to get some details about eating and health. So this show is called Health is Wealth.
Free your health.
Oh
Free
my
your health.
God.
I love
Free
it.
your health.
I love it.
Free
This
your
show
health.
is overdue.
Oh, health no.
Health.
Health, yeah.
Help to the yell.
Health to the year.
So man, I learned that my eggs was
You look so sad.
Straight to
Was
the
not
end.
from a chicken.
Fake.
But what we not gonna do is
from a
not
I'm just
gonna
saying.
make healthy bed.
we yeah. So she made a great point that we talk about spiritual health, but we don't talk about physical health.
Right.
And so I've been on this path to lose. I wanted to be able to say that I lost 100 pounds, but I had to get to 180. That was too much. So my goal is 190. I'm like 4 pounds away. And so, amen. Praise God.
Yeah.
So, in 4 pounds, I would have lost 90 pounds. But God gave me a different way to lose weight than just everybody else. I am now at the end of my journey learning how to eat well, because I just want to. My confession is that I'm a manifested man of God, based off Romans 8.
all the creation is waiting on the manifestation of the sons of God. So I confess that I'm a manifested son of God. And I also feel, and I say that my body is rejuvenating itself every day, and that I live in the best possible body. And so with that, when you make confessions like that, I believe that God releases wisdom to you, and he releases knowledge to you that you didn't have based off of what you just said. And so here comes
the truth.
This one right here.
I'm the spoiler.
Not that you're the spoiler. You kind of like.
She's opened your
you're
eyes.
really like
Down
answer
there.
prayer. You're really like answer prayer because I didn't know that you knew this until I made my confession. So the revelation of what
The truth was just sitting there until
I asked for
and it shall be given.
And so when she started, and then it challenges you to change.
Yeah.
You know,
Because you don't want to hear it.
I sure enough didn't want to hear.
I ain't want to hear that. I was like, okay,
that my
when she gonna get on the
eggs-
stage?
When she gonna
I was like, she's still going. Why is she still here?
Why are you
I was like, bro, get it over with.
enough
This
already.
mug was a boy, brutal boy.
We're gonna talk about food, health. A lot of Christian people believe God for healing, but they don't want to subscribe to health, right? You know, and a lot of times, God will heal you from something, and you'll go back and do the same thing. You did to
And that's what
to have that.
we had the conversation at the church. Said we're praying for healing for stuff we ate to put us in this situation.
Yeah.
And so why not just believe God to not eat it, so you don't have to be
praying for him?
Praying.
So that's a discipline. So one of the things
I need my family to be watching right now.
I believe that because we're going in this direction, that a lot of people are going to have the revelation, and they're going to do it. I feel like, me and my wife just made 2 big declarations in our lives for the next year.
They are.
And I can't believe that we both agreed to this.
What is it?
Mine is that I'm not gonna create any music for the next year.
Woo!
Now I'm not gonna create it.
But you gonna release stuff you already did that you never did?
No, maybe, but the goal for me and the problem of the studio for me is that I can go into that room and not come out ever.
Days.
So the problem or the solution is to put the items in the kids' rooms. And so that I have to go in there to create. So as long as Minion, Lovey, Styles, Just create the song and I do it with them, I can do it.
Okay.
But I cannot create a song by myself.
Oh, that's cool.
And so the other thing is to clear space in my head. Like I've been producing since I was 16. And I could be in a room by myself for 3 days.
Wow.
By myself because of music. So I am clearing the space.
Yeah.
Man, I was clearing my studio out. That's so cute. I cleared the studio
Bring
out.
your kids to work.
And just that room and that space in my mind, I had to go to sleep because I didn't know. I got such a habit. I can go in there and just watch TV in there. I got such a habit of just studio all my life, and now I'm learning. I got to learn a new life.
Right.
Or if I get real, like I gotta go in there with Minion. Or I got to go in there with Lovey, or they got to create a song for me. I cannot do it. And so I've never gained the maturity, to be honest with you, to make music without going in there and living in there.
Yeah.
So you're talking about,
A sacrifice.
yeah, and it's been 2 days.
That's been 3.
Only 300.
It's even 3 days.
The crackhead.
I've had to. Well, we had an event Monday, and so Sunday. So I slept because I was just tired. But the other day,
Look at his hands. I can't.
bruh, you just. I was walking around, bro.
Ain't got nothing to do.
Just the space. It's plenty to do, but the space in my mind is just so. It's like cleaning out a room full of and so I am learning. I have to relearn how to live, at least for the next year, of how to live without creating a song so I can't put my hand to the beat. I can't make a beat. I can't touch a keyboard. The kids have to do it, or some other producer have to do it for me. Me have to record me. I can't record myself. I have to let them do it.
Yeah.
And it is. Nah, thank God they hot. Thank God my kids. Thank God Lovey can write. Thank God but it's still a challenge. That is a challenge. I've been doing that since I was 15. Mm-hmm. All right, now my wife.
Yeah. Me, what I've decided to do, which brings us to what we're talking about. I don't want to say I had an addiction, but I guess I did.
No, she worshipped.
I have an addiction. I had an addiction to cheese. And it sounds small, but for me it was big because I would wake up thinking about cheese. I would wake up thinking about what kind of cheese I'm gonna eat today. It wasn't like,
that's why you like pizza so much?
I love pizza. I love pasta with cheese. I love it. If I could put cheese on ice cream, I would figure it out. That's how, and it's bad. It's a bad thing. And
if cheese was a man, I'd have to shoot him.
Okay, so going on, moving right along, and at one point, God told me that I need to not eat cheese. So it wasn't. And I always say, well, God, why would you put that desire in me and then tell me
I
can't have it? And I was like, well, then, is it unhealthy? And so I had to realize that it wasn't an unhealthy thing. It was something me and him had to deal with. You're putting cheese above me. You are waking up, not thinking about me or ministry, but you're thinking about this food. You're thinking about cheese.
Same
and it sounds so small when I say it out loud, but it's like, you're right.
It's
and
real.
so I think about the scripture, as a child, I thought as a child, and as a man now, I put childish things away. I felt like cheese was a childish thing. Yeah. I really did. I felt like...
Y'all just brought up two good points. Let me just say, because
okay,
I don't want to lose this thought. First of all, you said that you have been doing this since 15 years, so it's a sacrifice, and that it was something that you could do all day. And then you said something about this is the thing between me and God, that I was putting that over God. Your music, that you woke up and it's almost like you worship that and you worship cheese.
Exactly.
That is the same mentality that has to be broke in our culture about eating healthy. We've been doing it for so long. Yep. And it's almost like you have to make a declaration to yourself to say, I'm going to change because I've been doing this for so long. And people don't look at it like when they wake up and they just want to eat and they're not living, they're not eating to live.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're putting food before God.
Yeah.
And you don't ever think about that. All you're thinking about is, I want to satisfy a craving.
Me.
Right. And you preached about that. God will give you a way of escape in temptation. But it's one of those things, like we read the scriptures, but we don't apply it to something that simple, the food we put in our body. Like we never take the scriptures and think about, I'm eating like this or I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Like we never apply it. So I think that's huge because you guys said something that in your own walk, with it being cheese and with it being music, you can apply that to any area of your life.
And I had to realize that when I mourn, I do music. When I celebrate, I do music. When I'm happy,
and that's the same with
I do music. When I'm sad, I do music.
Right.
I do music on all emotions. So it was it has been the driver of everything. I make money off of it, and so God is saying, "Give me that Isaac."
Get that.
Oh my God! And it's like.
Can you give me a ram in the bush instead?
But he right. I went through this test. I went through this test with when COVID first started, and I had to volunteer repo my truck, and y'all gave me a truck. Like the week later, y'all gave me a truck. So this is a bigger Isaac right here. But I trust God.
But to have already done it and seen the reward after it, it's also a blessing too.
When you
talk about something you've been doing for years and years.
You talking about 30 years of centering your life around music. Like everything that I've done has been centered around music. Free Life
That was your
centered
idol.
Right. It was just, and I know God gave me music, and just like He gave Abraham Isaac, but then He gonna ask for it back, just to give it back to you in a multiple. And so the great thing about it is all my kids, you know, they got studios, and I could go in anybody's room and record, and it causes me to go in there and spend time with them. The other thing is is that there's so many other things in me, but I've never gotten to them
Because of music, yeah.
because I ended up in that room.
Yeah.
I'd be like, man, you gotta write this book. And I just hear the beat.
Right.
Man, gotta do this sermon.
Right.
Man, I got the clothing line idea.
Why were you ready?
Because he knows
He's the other side of that.
Because
Yeah.
he know. It's like, man, I just,
It's too much. It's bro. Yeah.
and the creativity, and so it's like I have to, and I took the studio down. Well, I took that mug down. I was like, oh my God, it was like I was taking my body apart.
Peeling off your skin.
Like it's like, cause I know that, and then the Lord says to me, cause we're in the house. I love this house, but it's the smallest house. We're out of space already, and He says, I don't want you to make any music in this house.
Wow. Wow.
It's like you can make it with your kids, but I don't want you to create a beat. So the other day, I remember I gave Minion the MPC, and I bought the MPC 1 upgrade where you could stand alone with all of the stand alone.
This dude.
And he was like, I want you to give that to Styles.
Yeah.
I was like, the devil is busy. It was like-
He's busy.
and so it's like, I want you to give it to, and I don't want to say I ignored it, but it just kept.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I want you to give it. So I brought him in there and I showed him. I was like, let me pray over your hands. I was like,
Make daddy something.
oh my God.
Right.
But I once again have, you know, I'm moving into a life that I've never lived.
Yeah.
To say, God, here I am again. Now I've never been here. You know, and this is all to my eating too, to say I've never been here. You know, I bought something, pasta from this place, and my stomach is shrinking. That I split that pasta up in 3 meals. So I've never
When you normally
been,
would eat that same thing in one.
One
yeah,
sitting,
with the bread.
Yeah.
So I am changing and morphing into the manifested Son of God and whatever that is, because I don't even know what it is.
Right.
You know, what it feels like, what it looks like.
But because of the confession, God is moving you in
He's
that way.
moving me
He's
in that
telling you
way.
what to do.
And He's giving
Yeah.
me information. Now I'm noticing that the difference between brown eggs and white eggs and the information that I'm calling forth for my body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it is scary. It's scary, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
And it's
All
not it's not a loss. It's taking you to another level.
Yeah.
Right,
You don't
right.
see it yet, but it's taking you to another level. That's what I feel like with this cheese. I've been talking to God about my weight since February 2004.
And your skin looks great, girl.
Amen. Thank you.
And that shoulder.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So, but I've been talking about God.
Shoulder.
I'm talking to God about
Man, leave
weight,
that lady's shoulder
and
alone.
He's telling me what to do, and I'm like, oh, well, it ain't the cheese.
she
What
finna
if
get
cheese
humped
is?
in
Shut up. What if cheese is the only thing that's keeping me from getting where I want to be?
Wow.
Wow.
And God is like, I'm telling you what to do, and you won't do it. And so,
Did you always have discipline to eat right?
No. Oh God. When Mona said I have battled with my weight since high school, like elementary, like junk food, junk food. Yes. And everybody in my family, I love y'all all, but we don't have the greatest eating habits. And I used to sit even like now, I sit on the phone and listen, pray for such and such, she in the hospital. I gotta go check my diabetes, my pressure, this, and everybody's on pills, medicine. It's like that. You wake up in the morning, how you doing? Girl, I had to go to the doctor, the weather, that's all I hear. And so because my weight fluctuated so much throughout my years, I didn't realize, like, and I was in the gym. When I tell you I've been in the gym since I was like 16, 17, people used to call me Jane Fonda or Billy Blank. That's how hard I would go in the gym.
That's right.
But then no change in my body. I used to think that I could never achieve, like when I would see certain fitness people, I can't achieve that. Because I had worked out so hard and I had never achieved it. It wasn't until I was actually introduced to Beachbody that they give you a meal plan. And shameless plug, because I am a Beachbody coach. But they give you a meal plan.
Beachbody.
Right?
Beachbody.
And and that's when it finally clicked for me, the correlation between food and working out. Because on certain days when we did cardio, they would tell you what to eat. On certain days when I would do weightlifting, they would tell you what to eat. And all of it is clean eating. Like they have meal prep, they have recipes, they show you, like they give you all the not give you, you gotta purchase the products and stuff, but they give you the guide. And once I started eating like that, that's when everything changed.
How long ago
for
was
me.
that?
I started doing that. Princeton is what. So I started doing Beachbody right after he was born. So that has to be like 2000. Princeton, how old are you? 7 years ago? Yeah, 7 years ago when I started Beachbody and I started learning about food, and then I started following people because then I started seeing the fitness people, and they have this hashtag, clean eating. Clean eating. What is that? Clean eating.
Okay, what is clean eating?
Clean eating basically is eating food that is natural, that has no other, how do I want to say it, pesticides, hormones. It's basically like eating from the earth. God said, I think you preached this, God said we will reign as kings and queens. We have dominion over the animals and the plants, the things that we were naturally supposed to eat. A lot of people have gone vegan, vegetarian, plant-based. I don't necessarily think you have to go that way. I think you have to know what's good for your body. You know what I mean? Like you said, for you, cheese may not be good for your body. Right. You have to know. So I wouldn't suggest, oh yeah, you need to go vegan to achieve this. I would say you need to go to a doctor and find out about your blood work, find out about your own body to see, even get an allergy test. Because a lot of times we're eating stuff that
inflames us,
that inflames us, and we don't know it because we don't do the research. I know.
I think cheese.
Yeah.
I think she was allergic to cheese.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even though it tastes amazing.
Yeah, and it's so crazy when you do your blood work, everything that you're not supposed to eat is the stuff you love.
Yeah. That's the stuff
I did my blood work. I'm supposed to be eating like turkey, chicken, vegetables. That's it.
Are you O positive?
A's.
Okay.
A something.
You got AIDS.
No. I rebuke you.
No, what'd you say?
I said my blood.
I was like, you ain't got no.
You got AIDS.
All the church almost came up out of me. What are you talking about?
But look. So like,
and black people, most of us are lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
So the cheese part, the dairy, and all that other stuff, a lot of that stuff we're not supposed to have anyway.
Cheese, like, I think it made her allergic to certain things. Like she can't wear fake jewelry. Like I could wear fake
I'm
jewelry
gonna
all
tell
day.
my husband the same thing.
Shut up.
Right.
I've dealt with eczema all my life. My ankles will swell up, and
So
I felt
all
like
her
that
diamonds,
was
everything, she gotta have real stuff.
Yeah, me too.
I can wear fake stuff.
I can't wear
no fake stuff. Give me the real.
Man,
That's what I'm
they
talking
all
about.
look the same.
Yeah, they can't tell the difference.
Lies.
They can't tell the outside the wedding ring. Outside the wedding ring.
It's different glistening.
Yeah.
It's all about what glistening.
anybody
Get it from under this
gonna
light
look
and
like
go
that.
into the natural
If
light
they gotta ask
and
you, is that real? You've achieved.
You already got it.
You already got them.
You already got them.
No,
and
I'ma
then
tell my
me,
husband that. Don't
I
worry.
wear real stuff with fake stuff.
So you
it,
would know.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Plus, I can afford whatever, so I don't care.
You're right.
But her,
different for you.
She can't.
Nothing.
All her stuff got to be real.
Everything.
It'll break her.
And right when
skin
y'all
will break.
get to heaven, she gonna be like, "Babe, you remember when I told you?"
I was lying.
No, I was telling the truth.
She was like, I was lying.
He's seen the results.
No, I seen it. Like she
All
was
this-
fake,
all
fake
this
she'll
break
break out.
out.
But I think also that was the cheese. So now that she's not doing cheese,
Get fake jewelry again.
You still buying that real stuff? Stop playing.
Trying to downgrade that.
let me go ahead and take this
touch it to see what happens.
diamond in there.
Yeah.
Get
Take that cheese money, go buy some fake jewelry.
Shut up. Y'all are dumb. Focus.
But let me ask, like what should we just stop doing when we go to the grocery store? What are we looking for?
We should stop being hungry when we go to the grocery
amen.
store.
That's why I go to the grocery store.
Everything.
I go to the gas station because I need gas. I go to the gym to work out. I go to the gym
You don't go when you're hungry.
No.
But you shop,
You shop
anything.
hungry. You shop.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah.
you're-
Okay, I get what you're saying.
And then
I get what you're saying.
here's a cool thing. They have apps
I get
for
what you're saying.
everything.
No, I see it.
You can get on the app before you go make a
Nah,
list,
yeah.
because I always make a list.
You're saying don't go hungry
Yeah,
because you're
right.
gonna get what.
Yeah, because
got
then
you.
you're going to start
Pick
going back
whatever.
into your
Everything.
habits.
But
Yeah.
what?
You gonna
But
be like, "Ooh, that
it's
look
gonna be
good.
what
That
I
look
want
good."
right now instead of what
Egg,
I'm
what you
got.
need.
And then don't let it
gotcha.
smell good. It's over with.
Yeah, I got you.
What about your water?
Because I go in the grocery store and I was never gonna get something, but if I'm hungry, I done got a whole lot more than
That's true.
what I was gonna get.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna go back into your habits.
You were talking about a list. What?
So I was saying, like, every app, you can go on, they have this cool little thing that
She's
says,
on the Kroger app.
make a list.
You on the Kroger app?
I
Yeah.
am on the Kroger
They all do it.
app.
Publix app do it.
Yeah, all the apps.
Walmart got one.
Yeah, Walmart.
Everybody has a part where you can make a list, and you can actually sit down before you go to the grocery store and pick out the items before you go. So you could, because I shop off a list. Because 9 times out of 10, if I don't have a list, I'm gonna forget something, or like you said, I'm add something I don't need.
Yeah.
But I always go through. But then this gives you the opportunity, and most people don't want to make this. They don't want to take the time. You get to actually look at the products that you're buying. You can actually read what's in them.
Oh, that
you
makes
can
sense.
actually look at like what you're actually getting. So you're not walking through the grocery store like, okay,
Aimlessly,
what is
yeah.
in this chips? Okay, let me look up that ingredient. You know what I mean? Like you can. It's
What
all,
ingredient are you avoiding?
I'm
when you do that?
avoiding anything that these companies are putting in there to preserve our food. I believe, and they can shoot me down if they want to, but I believe all of our illnesses, our diseases coming from the food. Like
course.
I've never in my life seen so much cancer, diabetes, all this stuff that has just risen up. You know what I mean? Like when we were younger, I feel
Watch
like
it.
I used to eat
Jesus
Cheetos.
never healed cancer.
What?
What'd he say?
What you say?
Jesus never healed cancer.
It didn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't exist.
And I
Keep going. I want to hear that.
I got
I
so much
used to
say
eat
about that.
we used to eat Cheetos and junk food. It just seemed like
Blue
it's
chips.
made differently.
See, you supposed to be quiet. We're supposed to hide this. No!
They're not even blue.
The healthiest chips.
No, don't give it to
Yeah,
us.
destroy
Read it.
it.
No, read it. Read it.
Destroy it for him. Destroy
Oh,
it.
God.
I can't even see.
The book of
Look, and they
cheese.
made it so when you can't see
Chapter
the
You
one.
can't even see.
verse
They
2.
don't want you to see.
Yeah, read.
So when you look
I
on
got
it,
two bags. Look.
oh my God.
They got another one down there too.
Dang it, can you read that? I need
says
glasses. You don't even know.
Cornmeal, vegetable oil.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's all good stuff.
Cottonseed,
Oh, that's-
sunflower,
yeah.
or canola oil.
Oh, that's good. Oil.
Whey, salt, calcium
It tastes good.
carbonate, cheddar
Calcium
cheese,
carbonate.
buttermilk,
So
butter,
outside the
butter
salt and the
oil,
carbonate.
Then a whole bunch of yellow lakes. 6, 5, 4, 5.
You have no idea what that is going in your body.
654.
So what? How much of that is bad?
What?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know the salt and the hydro.
And this sodium insonate.
Here you can read.
I know sodium is
That's a
bad.
flavor enhancer.
I know sodium is bad.
Oh, and natural flavor, whatever that means.
The oils are bad.
Why
got
do you want a
19
whole
different
bunch of
oils.
oil sitting in your body? We're not supposed to have that much oil sitting in our
That's going
body.
straight to your bloodstream.
Exactly. That's my point. You got all of this stuff just
You cook
sitting in
with
your
oil?
body.
Okay, so he's holding up water. What do you want to
cook
say?
with the tablespoon of oil. You're not supposed to have like a whole thing of oil just sitting in your body and your body got to digest that. That's the other thing when he was talking about portion control. There's no portion control in that bag. It's just a bunch of stuff mixed together that tastes good for you to eat. And then you want to tell your arteries, okay, digest. Your body got to work overtime to try to process and get that out of you. And a lot of times that stuff doesn't digest and it becomes toxic, i.e. cancer. It just becomes toxic. And so if you're not detoxing maybe like once a week or once a month to flush your system out, if you're not, taking
Vitamin
a day
C.
to fast
So what
and
would
drinking
detox
water.
look like?
A detox, normally times they have like detox teas that you can drink and you're not drinking anything else. They have detox formulas. And so when you start detoxing, you wouldn't eat any food. You would just drink that liquid because you're flushing out your system.
It's
So
just one day.
you can do it for a week or you can do one day. You can pick one day out the week and do it. But then when you eat the next day, you don't want to go back and still eat that same food.
Right,
You
don't go
still
get
need
that
to eat
10-piece
clean
again.
food like spinach and things that help cleanse your system and help your bowel move.
I just started switching from lettuce to spinach.
Yeah. You want
did
to.
it, yeah.
Iceberg lettuce is horrible.
Iceberg lettuce? Right, it don't taste
It's
like
horrible.
nothing.
It is now, but I mean that's all I had.
What's
And it's-
iceberg? What is
Because
that?
of
The regular lettuce.
the
The
one
pesticide,
like a
right?
head
The
of cabbage.
pesticide.
When
that
you
look
eat
like
shredded
that-
lettuce, when you eat shredded lettuce on
It's
tacos and all that
iceberg.
stuff, that's iceberg.
And it's full of pesticides.
Yeah.
That's why
It's
not
white.
good.
That's the other
It don't have
thing
nothing
in our
green.
food. The
So
way
I've drank. I've been doing a gallon of water for probably a year and a
2
half
years.
now, probably 2 years, every day. I've been using the bathroom like crazy, but
It's
I love
good.
it. But and then I do a vitamin C, high dosage vitamin C, 5,000 milligrams dosage of vitamin C, which when you do a tablespoon of that, don't have plans. Yeah, that mug is
Or
coming
the
out
apple thing you
violently.
Eat an apple,
Apple
and
cider
drink
vinegar.
apple
So,
juice.
so,
Yeah.
so God, just by telling me what to do, you're confirming why He told me to do it. I didn't know it was detoxing. He just said vitamin C. Okay, I do vitamin C, and so, but the water has just rinsed me out. The chips, I don't eat these all the time. Mona just found these on sale, and I love them chips, and I can't find them nowhere else.
How you gonna put me-
But
It's
my
this woman you gave me,
It's this
God.
woman that gave
no
you
no,
Yeah, who's this?
but my taste.
Woman.
Honestly, my taste
it's changing.
is changed.
Yeah.
When I was really on it, when God was really changing everything about me, I couldn't eat chicken. I couldn't eat grease. I couldn't eat nothing. It's not that I was on a diet. It's just that my
Made you
body.
feel bad.
Your body was like, no.
Like
Rejected.
what?
Yeah.
And it was weird. And so it's certain things. Like I can't eat pizza.
Yeah.
Still to this day, I can't eat. It's just gross.
I'll be able to get it one
The
day.
cheese or something is gross to me. It just
Yeah.
don't
It
taste
don't
right.
sit. Once you start noticing and realizing, and let me just put this disclaimer out here. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a healthcare specialist. I'm
Yeah,
just
we just
talking
in the booth.
about what worked
She's
for me and my
certified in the
family.
booth.
Yeah, I'm certified in the booth.
There-
What worked
there
for
you
my
go.
family, what I've seen in patient, because I had to take pain to a GI doctor. You know, all his life he didn't know why he would eat and his food would come up immediately. Or if he eats certain cheese, go to the restroom, like certain foods. And I was just like, man, what is it? When the boy eat junk food, and it pisses me off so bad. When he go over somebody's house and they got food, because my babies don't have it, you know, when you don't have it, you go over somebody's house, you're like,
It's like,
I gotta have it.
I was trying to do right.
Listen, immediately though, you know he'll be in that bathroom for an hour.
This the oldest one?
wow.
Yes, he cannot process and digest food. And so that's another reason that made me start paying attention to food, because I was like, my baby can't eat like that. When he eats clean, what I mean like clean, like food with nothing in it, is made the way that it's supposed to be made, he's fine. But as soon as he go eating junk food, the wrong foods, sick. Same thing with Princeton. As soon as he start eating junk food, mommy, my belly hurt. And that just goes to show that. And the food is more expensive. Why? The junk food you can get for $1.99. You can go to McDonald's right now and probably get a whole meal for your family for $10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they make it cheap, and that should also let you
Doggone
know
Church's
that
chicken.
it's nothing.
30
It's
pieces of
nothing
chicken for $3.
nutritional in that food. Exactly.
yeah.
Nothing nutritional. It's just there because they know we're greedy and we just want it to taste good. We're not thinking about our health.
So I heard the rule of thumb is to find food with one ingredient.
Yeah.
That's the best way to not like those chips we just called.
And it's not
That
bad
lip
to
scared
have
by
that.
30.
Things
The
you
whole
cannot
half
pronounce.
a bag is the ingredients.
It's like 20 ingredients.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's not bad to eat that every now and again. You just don't want to make that a habit. I'm not
We
taking
smiling
away
now.
your fun. You know what I mean? Because if I go to a carnival, I might want some fried Oreos. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not doing
Wait,
that.
fried Oreos.
Yeah,
Yes.
carnivals. I haven't had that
Oh,
yet.
my God.
Fried Oreos.
I haven't
They
tried.
fried cookies.
That's some St. Louis.
They
That's-
fry
No,
everything at the
I
carnival.
didn't get that until I came here.
No,
I
they
never
fry
had
everything
it.
at the
They fry-
carnivals.
they fry the
everything.
cookies?
They
They
fried
fry
the
Snickers.
Oreo.
They fry
Oh,
Snickers,
they
too.
So it's
fried
like chicken
Twinkies.
cookie?
Yeah,
Chicken
they fry
cookie.
everything.
What is a chicken cookie?
It's like
Like
it
the
has
chicken-
a waffle type
crust on it, yeah.
funnel cake crust on the outside of the Oreo.
Oh.
It is heavenly.
Why are you talking about fry so you go right to chicken? That's not what that is.
That's what I'm thinking, like chicken on
It's not.
skin on
Chicken
top of a
cookie.
cookie.
But I'm saying you can still enjoy life. We just got to learn how not to overdo it. And we have to have some kind of balance. You know what I mean? Like, there's things that I don't want you to say, well, I can't never do that, because then it makes it hard for you to want to eat healthy. Like, this is a boring life. You know what I mean?
Cookies you told me to go get from Kroger.
Was they good?
What kind of cookies are they? What kind of cookies?
What is happening?
Plant-based cookies.
They plant-based.
Them things was good.
They're
Plant-based cookies.
Plant-based cookies. They
Chocolate
taste
chip
better
and
than the
oatmeal. Is that on
real
your
thing.
list right there?
Do you
They
eat?
taste-
Do you
Yeah, I need
eat?
that.
Bruh, I'm telling you,
plant-based
that right there.
burgers,
I do.
plant-based.
I don't eat the Impossible. I heard Impossible was bad for you, but I do eat the Beyond. They have the Beyond burgers in the grocery store where you can buy, and they got the sausages. You put them on the grill. Woo! With some Worcestershire sauce and some
Was it what sauce?
Worcestershire. I can't say it.
Worcestershire sauce.
No.
The black liquid.
Worcestershire.
What's the sheer sauce?
Worcestershire.
The W word.
Yeah, the W word.
I've committed to.
I need that
Oh,
too.
this
'cause I
gonna
like
blow
those.
your mind too.
Worcestershire.
Oh Lord.
I don't do soy sauce anymore. They have liquid amino acid by Bragg's. It tastes just like soy sauce without all the extra stuff that they put in soy sauce.
Where you get that from?
You can't eat nothing.
Kroger.
De Roger.
I'm telling you. Like, and I'm not
Them
saying
cookies,
Kroger
bro.
is the end all be all.
What-
It's just around the corner
That's
for
a
me.
list of.
That's the list
Yeah, I
of
need a copy
groceries.
of that.
I need a copy of that.
You got some
I need
flowers
a
in here? I'm not
sausage.
eating no flowers.
I need. Let me know when they get.
Do you just
let
fry
me know when they get.
chicken?
I don't fry chicken. I haven't eaten fried chicken in forever. I don't even remember how to fry it. My son wanted some chicken strips, and I was like, and if I get it, so the oil that I get is $9 now. You know what I mean? You used to get the
do?
one
Oil is
$1.99.
expensive anyway.
Not even olive oil. Grapeseed oil is better.
Yeah.
Then olive oil.
And then I want to say sometimes I get the vegetable oil, to fry for him, but I have to look for it to say non-GMO. Like, because the other was $1.99, the off-brand.
Yeah.
But then when you want to fry it, you want to make sure that everything for me has to be like nothing. And that's what I was going to tell you. When you look at the ingredients, the first 5 ingredients tell you what it really is. So if it says that it's like, I don't know, peanut butter, and peanut butter is all the way at the bottom, 9 times out of 10, this ain't peanut butter. It's some ingredients at the top. And then it's probably like 0.00001 of peanut butter. You're eating the other ingredients. So you have to
That should
look
be
at
illegal.
I didn't know that.
it should be, but it's
FDA doesn't regulate that or nothing.
they don't care about you
They
getting
don't
sick.
care.
Like, but you're fooling. Like, you're making me. It's almost like the Chinese food. You're telling me it's chicken and it's not chicken.
It's a committee of people that tell you what to do. They don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah,
Wow.
they don't,
Like, that's
because
not-
they know you're
let,
gonna
let
buy
me
it.
decide what I
Right.
want to eat. Like, I mean, like.
But
They
these
don't
are the
think
same
we're
people
gonna
who want you
read.
to
Yeah,
be
but
sick.
you can't call it peanut butter if it's mostly. So call it the thing that it is.
Yeah.
That's my thing. That's integrity with.
Well,
food.
There is
they
no
call it
integrity. That's the
disclosure
problem.
because they're putting the ingredients on the back.
Right.
Yeah.
But
But don't call it
It's
on the
deceptive,
front.
right.
Put whatever the mostly thing. If it's
Yeah.
mostly sodium or
Put
whatever. I don't know
yellow
what it-
5 dye.
Put
That's
that
what
on
it
the
is.
front.
Right, right.
This is yellow 5 dye. It's not peanut butter. Put
They
that
ain't
on the
gonna
front,
buy it.
Right.
They
and
ain't
then let
gonna
me
do
make my
that.
decision.
Right. I
They're
mean,
not gonna
That's
do
what I'm
that.
saying. That's not integrity if it's mostly yellow dye and sodium and this.
But-
and it's this much peanut butter, and you say, oh, peanut butter,
Yeah.
creamy.
because if
But
it
I
was
mean-
peanut butter, if you went and got peanuts and smashed them up and made it, it's just gonna be peanuts, probably a little bit of oil, and maybe some sugar. 3 ingredients. Like, I've never made homemade peanut butter, but I'm assuming if you
I tried to it
how
one
people
time.
make almond milk, it's just almonds, you smash them up or do whatever the process is. You may put a little sugar. I don't eat white sugar anymore because they bleach it. It says it on there, bleach flour, bleach sugar. So now I do turbinado.
Same thing about the
or
rice, too.
Is it
pure
the same
cane.
bleach that they wash clothes with?
I believe it is.
Wow.
Boy,
So what kind of sugar you get? Brown sugar?
I get turbinado or
Raw?
it's on here. The,
What color is it?
It's brown. My sugar is brown. I get turbinado.
It's a plastic bag. You can
Yep.
see it.
What you
I
use
know
sugar
what you're
for?
talking
I use just a little bit, like in our oatmeal, or like if I make pancakes.
So you don't do Kool-Aid and stuff like that.
We don't drink no juice. My kids only drink water. Ginger ale is the only thing I allow them to have for soda, and we drink ice, the sparkling water ice.
Yeah, I
drink.
do them.
Yeah,
That's all I
I
do.
like those.
That's it.
Those are good. I drink
Yeah,
the clear,
they're really good.
the clear
Yeah.
and the ice. Both.
Yeah, they are.
My
really
kids are into water.
Yeah.
My kids drink water too.
They don't drink a
We're a
lot.
water family.
They like soda. They don't like juice like
Oh, we
that.
drink a lot of Gatorade too, cause sports.
Yeah, Gatorade. We do Gatorade every now and again.
But you know they tell you the same thing about the ingredients with your hair products too.
Yeah.
Like when you get in your hair products, when you go natural, like the first few things, it'd be like the oils and all that stuff, and not all the stuff you can't pronounce because that's what they put the most.
That's
of
what
in
they
it.
put the most. So that's what you're getting.
Right.
And it just sits on top of your hair instead of penetrating your follicle and doing what it's supposed to do. So you thinking, oh, this says coconut and all
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
that
that's
don't
all
mean
the way at the
nothing.
bottom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Look at their faces. Look.
They like
And,
what?
and on the front of the thing and say something that is not.
Exactly.
And they
Paul
try to put a
Mitchell,
little
no.
black girl on there to make you feel, like it's honest,
Really
but that's
getting
not the
It'll be
truth.
like, yeah, these are spritz. No,
Right.
that's horse pee. Like, no, that's not what that is.
That's not what that is.
Man,
Yeah.
a person who is committed to change. First of all, if you want to change your life and your body and your health, everything starts with confession. So you got to say it.
Yeah.
Even if you're not eating right, you have to confess it. That's the first thing that I start doing. Me and my wife confessing over our weight. 190. I was saying this at 265.
Yeah.
I'm 190.
Yeah.
Laughing at myself, saying that I'm 190.
Yep.
And then as I started to confess that I'm 190, God started to release the wisdom to get there. And so now that I'm eating healthy, I feel like I'm a manifested son of God, and I feel like that is a spiritual thing, but that is a body thing too. That our bodies, we haven't even tapped into the full uses of what our bodies can do. Scripturally, I believe that Jesus showed us certain things that we could do with the body that we have to believe by faith to get there.
Yeah.
He walked through walls. He walked on water.
Yeah.
He healed the sick. He turned water into wine.
didn't do that
did
eating
all of
cheese.
That,
Yeah.
And he did all of that laying hands.
He didn't do that.
And he fasted. Like, I
He
don't
did
think
fast.
fasting was just a spiritual thing. That's for a cleansing of your total body.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why we need to do it regularly. It's your temple. It's everything. Mind, body,
Yeah.
soul. And my suggestion before we go off would be start with baby steps. Think of one thing a week. That's what I used to do with our fitness group. One thing a week. Okay, ladies, this week we're going to get off of simple carbs, white potatoes, potato chips, and we're going to substitute sweet potatoes. You're going to look up complex carbs because I want y'all to do the research. We're going to get rid of simple carbs this week, and we're going to do complex carbs. So each week, you're removing something out of your diet. So next week, I'm going to remove the white sugar and the white flour.
A lot of this stuff we just don't know.
Can you replace
Like,
replace those chips with like kettle chips or something?
I do, yeah, we do the
Instead of just like
the-
just
We
take
need
the
it, like-
chips
like
out,
the-
just replace the
'cause
chips.
Yeah, just replace the chips and look for healthier chips.
Yeah.
Can we
Just
go
look-
back to potatoes? It grows from the ground. Can
It
you
does,
explain
But just
what
look
the problem
for
is?
go to the farmer's market
Okay.
and get the potato. But the white potatoes really don't have nutritional value. It's just a carbohydrate. It's not really nutrition.
Even though they're natural.
It's a filler. Even though they're natural,
Wow.
they're just a filler.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
don't-
that's why. And even if you eat it, cut it in half. It's a carb. It's a carb.
He looks so sad.
I'm just changing.
I'm not. What I'm telling you,
No,
is
you
it's
good,
not
you
that
good.
you don't have to have it. But if you go get your white potato,
You
just
right.
go to the farmer's market.
I'm just
Cut
changing.
it in half. You know what I'm saying?
If I gave away, if I'm not doing the studio for a year, then I sure enough ain't gonna do no. If I got to give up some carbohydrates, of course.
Well, it's the simple
They
carbs.
got
We're getting rid of
Yeah,
simple.
yeah,
Y'all gotta look it up. Simple
But
and complex.
what we just gonna do is you gonna give us a list of
Yes.
how to shop.
Yeah.
Yes.
That way
Because
I need a
everything
shop
about
list.
you talking about parents and family, like you got to change everything about
Everything.
it.
Thanksgiving
And
has
it gotta
changed
be a group
completely now.
decision.
Talking to you.
It got to be a group decision. If you gonna eat right and your spouse not gonna eat right, you probably ain't gonna eat right.
Yeah.
'Cause
And
they gonna bring
kids,
home
yep.
everything,
Yep.
And you go back, let me get some of that, and you gonna eat it fried, and you gonna be eating half
And then
fried.
you're going right back to what you were doing.
So,
It gotta be a- it gotta be a
how
group.
often do you just have a splurge day?
Other than the
But your
carnival.
splurge day is still healthy.
Yes, for the most part. I just this Sunday, okay? This Sunday, Peyton and I, after we left your event, we went across the street and we got some gelato. And I got one scoop.
What is that?
The gelato is it's ice cream. It's just when I looked it up, they hold it at a different temperature. That's what makes it different. It's Italian ice cream, and it's just not at the same temperature as regular ice cream. But it's still ice cream. You know what I mean? So I had one scoop. Like, I love ice cream. My body don't like ice
See,
cream.
that's my problem. Ain't no
Right.
like if I eat one scoop,
It's over.
But then
I'm gonna eat another one.
Yeah,
if I go to the
Yeah.
grocery store and I buy ice cream, I just look for the ice cream that says no hormones and all that other stuff. Like, I'm really reading ingredients.
So what ice
now.
cream is that?
I get it should be on
Like,
there.
I need to know.
I want to say it's like Mayfield. I can put it up on my app.
Okay,
I want to
Mayfield.
say Mayfield has like a natural ice cream, and it says no hormones, naturally sourced, or something like that.
Okay.
And you can look at it. It's not the best of the best, but I do tend to gravitate towards that one because it doesn't have as much in it as other ice creams in the grocery store.
This California pizza is healthy.
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying. I have a balance in life. I don't eat that.
This your unhealthy part right here.
It's a mixture. You're gonna see a mixture of stuff. Like the
That was
kids,
like California pizza.
the kids like pizza.
Okay.
But I feel like it may be a little bit better than DiGiorno. I'm not saying that it is,
It definitely is.
but I would say that it has better real ingredients in it than a Red Baron or DiGiorno or something like that.
If they ever get a organic Krispy Kreme donut, let me
Oh
know.
my God.
This chick is
Right.
saying,
Holy Sweet Donuts.
Holy who?
Holy Sweet Donuts up the street right here. Look, shameless plug. Holy Sweet Donuts right here on what is that? In Stockbridge by gas station.
so
You know
done
where
with
it.
Starlight Skating Rink is?
Oh,
This
yeah, I know what
exit?
you're talking about.
Yeah, it's diagonal to
42.
gas.
What's that? 23, 42, and they
Holy
intersect.
Sweet Donut.
Holy Sweet Donuts. It's
What?
a mom
This
and
exit,
pop.
I'm trying to
No,
find
it's
it.
not this exit, Goofy.
This exit?
No.
I keep saying this exit.
Why
No.
you pointing at this exit? What exit?
I'm telling you, Eagles
It's
Landing.
a
in this
street, no,
area.
it's a street
It's a
over.
street up.
It's a street over.
It's not right
138.
off the highway.
130.
138 by Starlight.
138.
Yeah.
Man, go out of here,
On
make a
Starlight.
left and keep straight
Okay.
until you go to a light. We gonna turn
It's
left
called-
and right.
it's
into
called
the
Holy
left.
Donut.
The Miss Winners we don't go to no more. Go down the street from there.
It's 138.
By Stockbridge.
Everybody said 138.
The city of Stockbridge, that whole area, you know where like the little town.
With a Walmart.
Yeah,
Shout
keep
out to
going.
Walmart.
Keep
But
going.
you keep going up.
And then it's
The whole
it's a
world
skate
don't know
rink.
what we talk about
I know.
anyway.
Yeah, sorry,
So
y'all.
just go down Walk Quarry and make a right.
Yeah.
And go
Yeah.
south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
called Holy Donuts.
Holy
And it's
Sweet
on your
Donuts.
right.
Oh yeah, it's at the gas
And
station
they
on the
sell
corner.
organic
Organic
donuts.
donuts?
I'm not gonna say
What's in
organic.
the organic donut?
They make it.
You know
like,
what
in the
organic
store.
is? It's from scratch.
Yeah.
It's just made from scratch. Organic just means it's made the way that it should have been made with natural ingredients. That's all organic means. Minus the pesticides. minus
It's just awesome.
minus the pesticides, minus the chemicals. It's just made homemade from scratch. That's all it is. That's all organic is.
I'm changing, Lord Jesus.
Yeah, we all
Princeton,
changing.
do you like mommy food? He don't even know the difference. He don't even know the difference.
Look at him. He's like, yes,
What you come here, Preston? Come here. Come here.
He's so yeah, they're so
Like,
cute.
that
And I'm
nigga
so
said
proud of her.
yes
She's
8
so-
times. Like, yeah, I love it.
What does your mommy make?
Like soup stuff.
Soup. You like the soup?
Yeah.
Homemade chicken pot pie.
Chicken.
Wait, you make homemade chicken pot pie?
Yes.
Yeah,
With the
homemade-
crust?
with the crust. Yeah.
And it's good.
Not out the box.
And
No,
what do
I
you
make it
drink?
homemade.
Jesus.
So no banquet.
Ginger ale. Tell me.
Yeah, but I've been
Yeah,
eating that.
ginger ale.
I know. We too.
And it's good.
Can't do
I've been eating pot pies,
Yeah,
boy.
I gotta-
but look, the last time I ate it, I could taste the
You can can't you
I can start
taste it?
tasting the
Taste the
preservative.
difference, yeah.
But
Yes.
because I drunk so much water, I'm eating these. I used to eat these a lot, and I had to switch because I started tasting
The package.
the
Process,
packaging.
yeah.
And like it was weird. Like I came to your baby party and tried to eat the wings, and I was like, yeah, I can't. I can't. My taste is changing.
Try to eat an apple. Ooh.
He eat
I eat
apple
apple.
every day.
No. Try the difference between an organic apple
Oh,
and
they
one
not
without
organic.
pesticides.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
yeah.
you will after a while you'll go back and eat that apple. It leaves like a
Plastic
film.
oh
taste.
my god,
Yeah.
it's a weird taste.
So where you get that from the farmers market?
You can get that from the farm, and sometimes the grocery stores they have. And it's weird because it's like, why do we need to have an organic section and then a regular
And a fruit,
section?
vegetables,
Shouldn't y'all
right.
just be serving
Organic stuff all the time.
all the time, all the food? You shouldn't have separate sections, so that lets you know.
Yeah, they was telling me
Do
that.
you know
they
when a
was saying,
cancer patient goes in, they give them a special diet. They can't even eat the food that we eat. Why? Because they know if I'm treating you for this cancer, you can't eat that food to get well.
That's big right there.
and the dude, and I remember I saw organic bananas, and I saw the other bananas, and I asked the person that was putting. I was like, "Is there a big difference in this banana and that banana?" And he was like,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
and
Again,
almost
and the
like he couldn't
organic
say
banana?
nothing.
Even
was-
even like
He was
bananas,
talking
they
like
don't
the
look like that
he was
for
talking
real.
like the mob was watching. I
But
was
you
like,
know,
so
bananas
If I
don't
tell
look
you, I
like
gotta
that for
kill
real.
you.
They have
Yeah.
really big seeds in them, and they make the seeds smaller to make them look more appeasing to us for us to buy. Real bananas, like wherever monkeys are or whatever, their bananas look like
wow.
they have like seeds. They have
The
huge
kind from the
seeds
jungle?
inside of the yeah. They have huge seeds inside of them. So that's the whole difference.
Yeah.
So all of our stuff is made to appease us, like how it looks, all that stuff. Just like how he said, why would it not have peanut butter? Why you got peanut butter on the front of the can when it's really all these other things first? And then
Because we
peanut
just
butter
eat,
bottom.
and they know that. They're like, Americans are greedy. They just want food. We gonna give them anything to fill their bellies, because that's all we want to do. And it's population control. Like, we
want some
we
of
don't
this.
want you to live to 120.
Yeah.
We actually only want you to live to 70. We don't want you to have to like outlive your insurance policy. We want you to die.
Wow.
You know
Or
what
even
I'm
how they
saying?
put the grocery stores. You don't see a whole bunch of Whole Foods and stuff on the south side. You see them up north. You don't see a whole bunch of liquor
Yeah.
stores and stuff on up north. you see them on the
go to
south side. All
other-
that stuff.
Bruh, in
Healthy places
North
too.
Atlanta and like
It's
Midtown
different.
on up, their restaurants and their grocery stores are not like ours.
Yeah, it's healthy
I'm
stuff.
like,
You
I
can
went to
go
grocery
eat
store, like,
fast and
okay,
healthy.
Where's the regular chips or where's the everything is healthy. They got grocery stores, just healthy stuff.
Yeah.
Every aisle, everything you can eat. I'm like, man, nah, they ain't got that blue
You ain't gonna
chips.
find them up north
You ain't
at
gonna
all
find it.
whatsoever.
They got these everywhere.
Well, they ain't got
Not
the
up
blue
north. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, I ain't had these in almost a year.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, but I mean, I've been drinking so much water.
Your water's gonna change too. Watch.
Oh yeah, now I can tell
You're
the
gonna
difference.
start watching the brand of water you drink.
Yeah, and where it came from.
And
We
they
watched
started talking
that
about the plastic too. I saw this health thing about different waters, like smart water and stuff, like different plastics that they put the water
I
in.
saw
and
one
stuff.
and it had. It basically said the tap water from Atlanta or whatever.
Oh, it's trash.
Like tap. You actually put tap water
Now
on there.
I can't tell the difference taste wise.
What?
Tap
I
water,
could
yes,
taste it.
definitely.
Wait,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I can tell. I mean, but the
Alkaline?
alkaline water and this water, I can't really tell.
Alkaline is a
unless
little
unless
thicker.
I just drink that. But still, I'm getting a gallon in. You know,
Yeah.
at least I'm trying to.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
But it
Yeah, but
clears
it's
up everything. I had etsema.
Yeah.
It's clearing that up. Because I lost so much weight, I got stretch marks. I'm trying to get that off with what's the thing called?
The body
start,
oil?
Ambi?
Start taking
Cocoa
Ambi
butter?
cream or something.
That
Yeah,
bio oil works too. The one
Man,
that's like in the little
man.
orange thing they use for pregnancy.
bro, my stomach used to be on my belt, and it used to be just cutting my stomach. I got all.
Look, you ain't gotta tell me.
Now that I
I
start
don't wear a belt.
You
Talk
gotta
about that.
wait, now that
Right.
I'm starting to see my stomach, it's all little slashes all under my.
Well, you got target strikes down.
Now you see how it feel to have a baby. Welcome to the club.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Listen,
That part right there.
That
Natural
part.
bodies matter.
Oh my
Come
God.
on, what?
But that's what y'all gotta go through.
Yes.
I feel like every
Why-
man should do that little thing. You know, they put a pad like a thing on you that lets you know how a contraction feels.
Really feel.
No,
Yeah.
no, why?
He already know.
Because some men don't understand.
You were there Sunday when I talked about the belt.
Oh yeah.
Nah, you already know
Oh, I
that belt.
They'll electrocute you, yeah.
Yeah, that junk shot the
Yeah,
heaven out of me,
contractions
bro.
are the truth, okay?
Contraction, really.
Well, what will bring you to your knees in real life?
Let me tell you, if you have to walk around with something just dangling,
Wait, what?
you don't have to see. Y'all ain't got to deal with that.
Oh my God.
Did we just jump to?
Yeah,
I'm just
something
saying,
really
y'all
weird.
talking about what they talking about what they got to deal with. I'm telling them what we got to deal with.
Oh my, that is nothing.
Bringing a human
it's
into the
something.
world
Oh,
is totally
Yeah,
different.
Oh, it's something.
Yeah,
Totally
it's
Oh,
always
it's
something.
something.
We got some stuff hanging.
Oh, it's something.
Yeah. We got two of them.
We got two of them hanging, and some of us got bellies
Yeah,
and
we
other
can't
things.
get hit in these. I'm sorry, these the jewels. That's what they call these the family jewels.
Oh, you know,
They got to be protected at all costs.
They have jock straps, don't they? Y'all can at least
You
strap them up.
you ain't gonna walk
Well,
around with
all
a job
the
strap all the time.
Oh, that's
That's
your
not cool,
preference.
right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just
just
saying,
gotta be- you
you're
gotta
not
be
gonna
free.
do it. It's just nah.
You know
We
that
went
that's
down-
That's a
Let's get
bra.
that right.
That's the same thing as a bra. It's a bra for down there.
Right.
A bra for down there.
Basically, that's what it is. So you're going braless. You're a hippie.
Commando.
Why are you a hippie?
He said commando.
I cannot.
Well, then
I
I'm
cannot.
a free spirit.
Oh my gosh.
Man, shut up.
At least I wear undies.
I don't
Okay.
care.
There's men out here that don't wear drawers.
And they
Now
wrong
that's
for
All
nasty.
that.
right, now we can go to the next one. Now, yeah.
3 things.
All right, 3 things,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Man,
3
that-
things you accomplished
That's
that
real
you
information.
never even dreamed of when you was a child. 3 things that you
Wow.
accomplished.
I never thought I was gonna get married and have kids.
Really?
I never thought I was gonna get married.
Mona don't even like people for real.
Shut up! You're supposed to tell people.
Hey, you know what? She be all nestled in my back every night,
Nestled.
taking
Well,
my
you're-
whole warmth.
Okay, you're missing the point. So,
Freezing.
You be
so I
wearing
never
baggy
thought I
clothes
would be
front.
married, and I
really
never
never thought
thought I
that?
would have kids. Never thought that as a child. Never.
You ain't
I know
dream
all
of me?
girls would dream about. I
Hey, you ain't never dream of me.
I never,
Shut up.
never.
You were just gonna be single
Yeah.
and just
I,
ride it out.
I didn't
And
see
ignore people.
past. I didn't see adulthood. I really didn't.
Wow.
I didn't.
I never thought I'd be on
Mona
singing at the
been a
Olympics.
gangster her whole life.
Wow.
I never thought.
I did the Olympics. That joke was crazy.
Well, one of them, I never thought a doctor would be attached to my name at all.
Oh, yeah,
That's way beyond. That's like going. That's like going to the
Yeah.
moon. Like I ain't even thinking
Yeah,
about that. Like it never even.
All right.
Like that.
Like I'd never stay in school long enough to get a doctorate.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like
Or just
I never
worthy
thought.
of it.
I never even thought about
Oh,
it.
yeah, worthy
I
of
just
it.
didn't think. I just didn't think. Even when I was getting, I was just like,
Yeah, this don't.
How?
this
What?
don't match.
Right.
Yeah.
This don't match. They're like, did y'all Google me?
Yeah, like me.
I never thought I would be a pastor.
Yeah, that too. That's the other thing. I told God. I said I'm not preaching.
Never.
I
Look
told
at both
God
of
when I
y'all.
was like a early
Yeah,
teen. I
like-
said the most
like-
I ever do is be a deacon.
I like, boy.
I said I count the money and I'll close the door.
Nah,
to
I
the
ain't
lot
gonna
of
tell
church.
y'all.
I was like, go, Pastor Dollar, go.
Yeah,
Go.
I told
And
God
he
I'm
was
not
like,
preaching.
yeah, all
You're
right.
like, man, I never ever thought. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? You
I
want me?
said I'm not preaching.
What about y'all?
I made that.
What you never thought?
I mean, I guess the kids part because I was only child, so I was like super spoiled.
Yeah, I know. Not was.
And then if I had one kid, I
No.
did want to have more than one kid. So because I hated being the only child because it was
So
boring.
you
none
went to go
or
have the
more than
second
one. You just
kid.
couldn't have one.
All right, I definitely didn't want one child. If I did have one child, I definitely want to have more than one.
Yeah.
So
So
it was
zero
like
or-
all
All right.
zero
That
or
makes
Right.
sense.
one
Yeah.
or more.
I got it.
I never thought I would be in Atlanta ever in
Where you
life.
from?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
Never.
In the A?
What's wrong with the A?
You needed to calm down.
She's going through
What's wrong
something.
with the
Leave her
A?
alone.
A, not the A, huh?
No, I used to come here to party
Oh,
when I was
wow,
in
yeah.
college. So I thought this was just like a big
A party city.
It is.
And then when I graduated, everybody was like, I'm moving to Atlanta, I'm moving to Atlanta. I don't want to be where everybody is.
Which party? Street Nick?
No, I just would come down to party. Like we're like, hey, y'all want to run down to Atlanta? Like 112 popping or something like that. Like we would just hop in the car.
Wait,
and go.
that's 8 hours for y'all though.
Yeah, that's long.
You
way.
just-
We
I mean, people go to Las Vegas, so what's the
What kind of rundown is
That was the like, you said,
We'll
like,
hop in the
like we
car.
going to Buckhead from here. Like we just run down.
No, that's 8
That from Missouri.
hours. That's an intentional trip.
Your
then-
perfume done worn off by the time you get there.
Oh, you talking about they dress for the club, then drive.
Yeah, so
8
y'all
hours.
drive like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Hey,
in
y'all
Atlanta.
stink when you get there.
Go straight in the club. Nah.
Okay.
And then they would do college trips down here. Like the Alphas would always come for Martin Luther King weekend, so they'd do a whole bus.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
And it's like everybody was here, and I felt like Atlanta was like a big high school, and I didn't want to do that. Like I was like, I don't want to be where
You like
I've
I'm grown.
never liked to be where. Yep, I don't want to be where everybody is. I want to do something. I've always wanted to do something different.
Yeah.
Never thought I would marry a pastor. Ever. I always said that growing up.
Bro,
I don't
he
wanna-
wasn't
you
pastor
about
at
as
first.
rebellious
He
as
turned
me.
into a-
I said I wasn't preaching.
better be-
I gave God a position to put me in.
You gave God.
I
I said,
said
I'll
no
be a teacher.
pastor, no military man, no athlete, nobody in the fame, celebrity. I don't want
Oh,
no
I did say
celebrity.
that.
He got-
That's
he
all.
like-
That's
he
all.
like,
What it
check,
was.
I
That's
see
what
that.
all it was.
check, yeah, that was, God was like, check. Yeah,
All right, I'm gonna do the opposite of everything you
I'm
just
gonna
said.
show you. That ain't got me.
That's
I was
why
like,
you
I'm not
can't
preaching.
never
Okay,
say
watch
never,
this.
because everything I said I didn't want. Lord God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that doggone just pastoring and then accepting what your heart is tugging you to
Yeah.
when your head don't want to do it.
Yep.
It's like man, I keep hearing this and seeing this and like man, I'm getting sermons. I'm even when I was trying to sing R&B, the gospel was calling me, and I was singing R&B, baby. God loves you. Like, wait.
It would just come out.
I'm like, what?
You said that?
What?
Baby. I was singing around this pool at this party. I was like, baby, God loves you. Wait. I was like, what?
Oh my God.
I was like, thank you. Like what? Like, thank you. Y'all have a good night.
Right.
I remember which party you talking about.
I was like, I can't believe
He did that? You was there?
I just remember the pool
it
party.
came. It just came out.
Is it God loves you?
And I was like, why am
funny.
I, what in the world? And I'm like, what in the world was that? I was so embarrassed. I was like, what?
You can feel it right
What
now,
was
okay?
that?
That's funny.
It's just when you trying to be sexy or whatever, you sure enough don't want to, especially when you from the church, you sure enough don't want to.
But baby,
Came out.
Jesus died.
Yeah. I was like, oh, thank y'all. Thank you.
Do I got a witness out there?
Anybody need prayer? I was like, hold on.
Oh wait, that went left.
But yeah, that just happened to me. I was like, oh man, that was one of the stupidest moments. Like,
that is
why
so
in the
funny.
world?
Boy, I would have laughed. Boy, I would have laughed the whole ride home. I'm like, boy, what were you doing?
Trying to be sexy.
Wait, so do you have a song, an R&B
Being
song?
sexy for Jesus.
Oh my God.
got a whole album.
R&B album.
Yeah, they got a slotting day.
No, you weren't born yet.
Aw.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
weren't
you
born.
weren't born
I
yet.
can't
You
even
was-
find them CDs.
I need to
I
hear
got
this.
swatting day.
But I do look like I look now. Is how I look.
No, he
on
was
that
smaller
album.
than that.
Yeah, you smaller.
No,
than
you
that.
about to say you was smaller.
You was small.
You was smaller.
Not
Yes,
too
you was.
much.
Yeah, bro.
I need 15 pounds.
When I left school, I was 145. When I graduated, college, I was 185, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had gained 40 pounds in college.
Yeah,
So I'm not going under 190.
I want to hear this R&B music. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I got swatting day somewhere. I gotta find it.
Please,
But you
then give
gotta-
it to me.
See that?
I got
That
a
was
CD player in
the
my
first
car.
time we came.
That was
you
the
did
first,
Swan Day.
the first day we opened up the studio.
We was there.
That was the first day. Yep.
And we got it somewhere.
I'm so excited.
First day we opened up.
And
the
we
studio.
got.
You was saying about the
Nobody
R&B
here.
music. You ain't right. You ain't right.
It's Canton Jones.
I got talking about the no. Do you know what Decatur is? And talking about the ghetto.
Do you? Yeah.
Know
The
what?
ghetto. Yeah.
Talking about the ghetto. And you was doing church
doing
runs.
church run.
Yes.
Singing-
Talking about
And they
the
say it's a ghetto.
Yeah. But he was doing church runs. So talking
Decatur,
about the
we
ghetto.
was singing about Decatur.
Yeah.
And like all that singing.
Yeah,
but
but
we used to sing.
He was doing
remember
church
that?
runs on that
Remember
time.
that
It
song?
was like, bro. And we was like, bro, this joke here gonna be singing
Day,
gospel.
my baby went
I remember that song.
away. That song was so hard, but we cussed up a storm.
Nah, the
in that.
best one y'all ever did was you, Mark, Swoop, and Black. Baby, I need you right here. Have no
I love that he
fear.
sings all the songs.
Baby.
Like, I love
The
it.
one that Black was doing he was doing the deep voice apology. Mark sung first, you sung
What is
second.
the name of that
This is
song?
like
Baby, I
25
need
years
you
ago.
right here. Have no fear.
Oh, I remember
I'm
that.
here. No fear.
Yeah. You got that song?
Punch may have that song. I don't know.
Oh my
But
I
that
remember
song
that
was a
song.
hit.
Yeah.
And y'all.
Close the door.
Oh!
Don't you
Oh!
say no
That
more.
jump, and then Black came in. That
I've
jump was
been
dope, bro.
waiting for-
Yes!
Yeah.
I was like, when are they gonna put this song out, bro?
We're not here right
Sound
now.
like we
was
need
a
to come
hit,
and
bro.
do a collaboration of the.
Hey, we could do a Kingdom R&B album.
Yeah.
I could get away with it.
You take all the curse words out your old music.
Nah, he could just get them also. That
Well,
song,
that song didn't have cuss words.
that was a perfect song. It was
Yeah.
a love song. It was,
The solid gold
was-
hits
bro.
of Canton.
The solid go.
Y'all remember them commercials?
Yes.
no,
Sell all
my
them
brother,
albums.
you gotta
The
get your
solid gold. No,
your
my brother. 3 things you like watching on social media.
People hurting themselves.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God, it be so.
yeah. People do.
I like
yeah.
watching comedy.
Man,
I like watching snippets of stand up, and they just do like one joke.
like the funniest.
And
part
like
of
like
the
like
I like
90 seconds.
basketball
I love
or
that
any
jump, bro.
sports,
I
basketball.
like
I mean, that's cool too.
I like watching dunks, like the kids that can really
Yeah.
do dunks and do them.
Also,
I like that.
like I'm into trying to, because I'm getting ready to start building. I like watching these guys like do
Olympic
unorthodox
training.
type
Yeah, Olympic
of training. This dude that do that duties.
Yeah, he's
You know,
funny.
like you want the abs? Duties. And you say duty, and he do
He
a
tell you what
different
exercise to do?
Yeah, like a different exercise than just regular exercise. It's cats that got some real dope stuff that I just been watching. I ain't started yet.
Yeah, I
wanna
like to watch
I want to
anything
get to
that's
my
weight loss,
190.
anything
I
like
don't want to
that.
start
Yeah.
lifting before I get to my 190. I want to get to 190. I'm gonna take a picture of that, and then I'm gonna start building. But I gotta get to 190.
You know, weightlifting helps burn fat
Yeah.
faster.
But muscle is heavier. I thought.
Not
Don't
if
go
you-
by your weight.
Yeah, you're not.
You're going by dimensions.
Going to body build when you're doing weights. You're going to burn. Like people think like
Yeah, it's different. Weights do different things
Weights
depending on how
do
you do
different
it.
things. If you understand.
You can
what
body
weights
build,
are.
you can strength build,
Yeah.
And you can burn.
fat with
Yeah.
Yeah,
weights.
you can burn
Yeah,
fat.
well,
with
y'all
weights.
85 pounds late. So
I mean, you're at the perfect part
I
to
got-
do that.
Yeah, you know, what you saying is you ain't got to wait till you're 190.
You can
I got
start now.
I got 5 pounds to go up and lose that like I lost the other 85.
Okay.
And then I
But she's
build
saying
from
you
there.
can, your muscle will burn the fat.
Faster.
I messed around and started lifting weight. I took a 210 already like, no!
It's
No,
not going to happen.
That won't
No.
happen. That won't. You
I
have
was
to
doing
take
that.
protein and other
And
stuff to bulk
creatine
up.
and
I
everything
know
else.
we used to take that.
You used to take that.
Yeah, man.
I didn't take no
Don't put her
creatine.
out there like that. You used to.
Yeah, I don't need no
Don't
creatine.
Throw me out there, man. Last time too, I was trying to lift weights. I was one of the most embarrassing moments of my life. Yeah,
I love
Why
it.
y'all laugh? Why y'all
That
laugh?
doggo, boy.
Because he remind me of
Hey,
something I did.
Look, Mona,
What'd you do?
I
Mona,
couldn't extend my
we
arm.
went to Crunch Fitness back in the day when the Crunch Fitness, and Mona walking through the gym, and I'm
I'm
small.
sorry, how was she walking?
Yeah, was I walking like that?
You know, and all the guys, if I'm not close to her, they gonna try to holler at her.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm small. I'm still like frail,
Not
and she all
frail.
fine, and so I'm trying to prove my love.
See how he get the character, he changed his face.
Yeah.
He's like,
I had
prove
to-
my love.
I put
Turn to Sherman Clump.
I put 45s on the side, bro,
I almost
and
fell
I ain't
out.
put the clamps on the mug.
Oh my God.
And my-
Exactly. Videos of
and
people
my
hurting themselves.
And my right arm is stronger than
Well,
my
you
left.
lucky
but-
TikTok wasn't back then, but
but-
Right, it'll be done.
I lifted that mug.
The whole thing.
And that old left, that thing rolled out, and it was like loud, and the doggone weight started rolling through the gym.
Sound like
And then the
Sonic
other one,
Kid
all
in
of a
the
sudden, and this big old muscular dude came like, dude,
Picked
you
it up
alright?
with his pinky, right? Like,
Like, you
ah.
alright?
Not the pinky.
You got
Mona
that
was
gym
supposed
in
to be spotting me, bro.
No, don't blame that on me. There it is again.
She was- I'm just saying
this
she was
woman you
backed up.
gave me.
it's this woman you get.
No, it
That
was
jump
my
was
fault.
embarrassing, boy.
I don't beat Rand though.
Yeah.
But Rand wasn't in no open gym.
But that jump was
He try-
funny,
yeah,
bro.
he tried to
Rand
wipe
about
sweat.
killed himself, boy.
Trying to wipe sweat off. Like,
Tried to wipe-
Rand, what
how you gonna wipe a sweat off with a 60
Weights in
pound
your right.
dumbbell in your hand? That joker did this. That thing said, "Gah!"
like, oh,
Like, what? Whoa, you beating yourself up?
How you hit yourself with a 2-piece? Like,
Man, like, bro, you gonna kill yourself. Get up.
So you never went to that gym again.
No, I don't think we did.
I never went to no gym. After that, I rededicated. No, I went to World Changers. We was working out with Pastor. You know, man, it's funny, man. Pastor Dollar, man, such a powerful man of God, and he working out, and these cats in there that's trying to show out
Oh my
while he in there, bro. Yeah. The dude, that joker pants, bro, was so short, bro. I was like, bro, this
How you gonna
man
be
got
sexy?
on windbreakers Trying to run next to Pastor.
Man, you 48,000
Like,
years old.
bro, what are you doing, man? What are you doing, bro? Like, bro, you got to feel that, man.
Yeah, you gotta feel all
that
that.
wind, bro.
You gotta feel all that, bro.
You got, bro, come on, man.
You gotta feel all that.
Trying to show out in front of Pastor.
Yeah, no.
Cats covered in
What do
that.
they call those shorts now? I ain't want to say it.
The daddy,
Yeah, the H daddy shorts.
oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I get
What's it called?
You want me to say it?
No.
Was it Ho Daddy?
I don't even know what it is. And no.
The
What is
hoochie
it?
daddy shorts.
Hoochie Daddy shorts, yeah.
What?
Hoochie
What?
Daddy shorts.
The little shorts, they call
The
them.
short ones.
It's the
Men.
new trend for men now. It's
Yeah,
a
that-
horrible trend.
Yeah. Hoochie Daddy shorts.
The Dickie shorts,
Man.
they call them hoochie,
Man, that's
hoochie daddy.
hilarious.
Man, I'm not even on social media like that.
Yeah, it's a hashtag. Just go Hoochie Daddy shorts.
No,
Oh,
no.
not a hashtag.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Somebody, no,
I'm
I'm
just gonna trust.
Oh, you just gonna trust what we
There's certain things I
You don't
can't
wanna see-
unsee.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Yeah,
man, I don't
that's
want to
what-
see that, bro. I don't want that in my Yeah, in my
And your eye
protect
gate.
your eye
You got
gait.
a hoochie daddy pastor. Go ahead. Some hoochie daddy.
No, he will not.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Bro,
That will not.
Bro,
No.
the old coaching shorts. Those are hoochie daddy shorts.
Yeah.
The biker shorts.
The
bike
biker
shorts,
shorts.
yeah.
Oh, well, they were in at one time.
Yeah, but that's
But-
the trend they're trying to bring.
Now,
Are y'all
have
rapping
we
again?
become more masculine? Like, if we start wearing
They
Earth,
not.
Wind, and Fire
No.
type of outfits.
They not.
Please don't.
They not.
You don't have to
No,
go there.
no.
Please don't.
They gonna call that effeminate. Yeah. So everything can.
What
You
about-
keep doing what you doing, brother.
Oh, don't worry about me.
Yeah. Keep doing what you doing, brother.
Hey, don't come in here with no boots, but no Earth, Wind, and Fire boots.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, or the Earth, Wind, and Fire jacket and a shirt with the little things hanging down.
I wear tassels.
The tassels. It depends on what that shirt look like.
I rock that.
Depending on what the shirt look like. Hey, before y'all get out, make sure y'all like and share. Like and share, like and share.
Hey, we did this without no.
Yeah.
Better like it.
Yeah. Yeah. While we talk about unrehearsed last show.
Let's go.
Y'all did the thing. Y'all did it.
Yeah, ain't had to find my key and everything. I'm good.
Man,
You found your key. There's no key in rapping. You found his key.
Ain't no key on that one.
Ain't no key. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
please,
That's the
stop
key,
it.
bro.
Yeah.
I said